I got about a 1 week update on these little chicks. Sorry for the red color, but it's just the heating lamp. You see, these girls are pretty active. I just put this little teepee thing I built in there for them. I saw something on Facebook as like roosting bars. I can move it for them. You can see one's using it already. I just put it in. Yeah, they're huddled together right now, but they were just all out running around. Those two right there are normal chickens, but you see that most of them I got this time have that little button top on top of them. They are called Polish hens. They are going to get like this really cool looking afro. They're about half the size. They're very timid. They're afraid of everything. This one here is going to lay green eggs. It's really cool looking. It's like almost like an orange color. But any of the ones with like the little afro tops are the Polish crested hens. Those two actually have pink tops on them. So I ordered 20 in this shipment. I lost about half of them. 2 of them were dead in the box when we got them. 3 more expired within 2 or 3 hours, and then the rest died the next morning. It's kind of sad. But Hoover's is covering it. They're going to send me new ones next week. I told them I wanted them right away so I can kind of mix them in with these. They really didn't give me any explanation on why. It was really cold spell last week. They were shipped in the mail. It's probably not the best system, but the first order of chicks I got from them, everything was fine. We only lost 1. I expect to lose some, but that many was excessive. So these were much tinier. I think they were more fragile. Plus, these chickens are just a smaller breed of chickens. Whoop. So I wanted them more for decoration. I like these kind. But they all seem to be doing okay. Getting around fine now. They know where their food is. Yep. And I'm going to take you outside and show you the big ones. What a difference in size. So these guys are probably about the size of a baseball, maybe. I don't really have anything I can give you as a reference, but you just have to take my word for it. They're tiny. We're going to go outside, and these ones outside are probably in between the size of a football and a basketball by now, and this is only in 2 months. I thought it'd be a little bit closer in size. It'd be easier to mix the flocks, but I'm going to document it, but I think that's going to be a little bit of an issue. They want us to, I went to a class this weekend. They say to put them close, but put a fence between them until they ignore each other. It could take 2 to 3 weeks of doing that every day before they get used to each other. And they're still going to go through some sort of pecking order when they get in there. They're all going to have to little vie for their spot. So that'll be interesting. But so far, so good. All right, let's go outside and look at the other ones. Okay, well, we're outside. And since this still says chicken coop update on my intro, I wanted to show you the latest things I did. I put these special hooks on here with hinges. These are going to be how you get in to collect the eggs if they ever decide to start laying them. And then you just latch that up. I got 2 doors. This one works a little better. Just open it up. I got access to all my boxes. I got 16 boxes. Every video I watch on YouTube said they're going to use about 3 or 4 of them. You know, they're going to be easy to collect the eggs. They started to hop around a little bit. They're starting to fly. So I don't know if you can see that really, but we went up to 7 feet high with poultry netting. Of course, my stapler jammed, so I gotta get it out, but they like coming out. But they're already at like 3 or 4 foot off the ground there, so it would have been nothing for them to hop up. But now they can't. Next thing I'm gonna do is put a ceiling across here, because I have squirrels run right in on these things and jump in, and then they come down and eat all the corn I put down. See, there's our Americana. They know how to use the ramp now, but I'll be damned if every night I come out here there's like 2 or 3 that just will not go back in. Some of our fluffy gray ones. One of these got out the other day. I thought it was lost. Spent the night out under our camper. My dog found it in the morning. It's still pretty fluffy. So I'm telling you, they are about the size of a basketball. In 2 months' time. We got them delivered on December 11th or 12th, and in 2 months they grow that much. It's one of the barred rocks. I have to say, so far they're all pretty friendly. There's no aggressive ones. I think they know what we do with aggressive hens, especially since we have another 10 inside and 10 more in the male. This is what it looks like inside. I'm still doing the deep method. There's my oyster shells. I'm starting to give them some very pretty looking chickens. These Americanas, they look like hawks. It's pretty cool looking. A lot of barred rocks. The white leghorns, they are fast. They move very fast. And there's the darkies. Got 2 of the black Australorps. There's 1 more chick inside. It's a black Australorp. We lost 1. I got 2, and that was one of the ones that died. And of course, there's our rooster. I thought I heard him trying to crow the other day, or whatever you call it, whatever they do. He's not real good at it yet. He seems to be pretty gentle. Haven't really decided what I'm going to do with him yet. He's not high on my list of keepers. But he hasn't come at me and he hasn't done anything to irritate me yet, so we're gonna let him go. I've taken all the heat lamps out of here. I mean, it's still in here, but I don't have it on. The only one I do have on, I just have shining down on this water bucket so that it doesn't freeze. Oh, and they know how to use that. See, they like the little cups. I was putting a 5-liter water in here and they were going through it in like a day and a half. One time it ran out, I felt bad for them. So at least this way I can put 5 gallons of the water in. I'm still mixing the vinegar and putting electrolytes in, like Gatorade for them. Must be working because they are huge. I actually went to a chicken class, believe it or not, this weekend. There was a seminar in a town close to where I live, and there was an expert lady there that said give them nothing but chicken feed and some oyster shells. I've been bringing garbage home from the restaurants. We have leftovers. I bring them out here. I get them heads of cabbage, which is what is on that dowel. Right there in the center, I give them bird seed every day, just wild bird seed as a treat. And of course, mealworms. And she was like, nope, it'll cause aggression. It takes away from their vitamins. But every person I see on YouTube feeds their chicken extra stuff, so I guess my chickens will just have to fight a little bit, but they're going to be happy. Okay. So right there's the cover on the other side of those. I still haven't taken that off. They still say it takes 20 weeks for these to start laying eggs, but man, they are big already. I think I'm going to open this up here shortly. I got some wooden eggs. Try to fake them out. You're going to put them in there with the hay, the straw, and the nesting boxes. That'll make them, that'll teach them where to lay their eggs, so they're just not laying them everywhere. But I do just find it really amazing how big they've gotten so quick. No aggression though. So we're still good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash up the like button, hit the notification button right down here. That way you can get notified every time we have a new video. I'm probably going to be putting my second beehive together tomorrow. I've had it, I just haven't put it together yet. So we're going to have 2 beehives. And that's going to be our next endeavor. I guess we're going to get nukes. Anybody who knows about bees. I was just going to buy some bees from Georgia or South Carolina, but apparently that's a bad thing for your first year because there's nothing real foundation to build them on. So I will be getting overwintered nukes. A little bit more money, but they're going to live and they're ready to go right off the bat. There we go. Everything you need to know about the birds and the bees. Like and subscribe. I just wanted to add this real quick. I don't know if you remember on my other set of videos, if you see that. It's not pleasant. It's called pasty butt. The mail order chicks get them when they first get here. I don't know what. It kind of cakes up on their butt. You got to go upstairs, warm water, Q-tip, and a little bit of olive oil breaks it loose. It's pretty disgusting. Nothing worse than having kids, though. So since I've been through 4 kids, this is nothing. But you see they get a little upset, but when they find out you're starting to help them, this can be fatal for new chicks because pretty much it plugs up their hole, and then any waste they have goes into their body and just poisons them. So we have to deal with this again. I do 2 or 3 of them a day. It usually only happens once. Put olive oil on their butt, and we're good. So sorry to end on that, but I'd still appreciate it if you like and subscribe. There we go. All better. All gone. Cleaned up, little olive oil on there. And this should be the only time I have to do that. Happy chicken.